What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
Swipe Up 34, where I share my favorite posts from Instagram. This week, we're going to start it off with a little robotic humor from All Things Comedy. This kid, Michael Reeves, programmed his Roomba to actually say some shit when it runs into stuff.
Please stop hitting me. I feel nothing but pain.
Look at, innovating on that.
God, why? Fuck you!
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, why was I created this way?
So good. I used to have a Roomba. It was kind of a fun vacuum to have in a weird way. But wish I had one that had this option. Because that would be, it's hilarious. Just like out of nowhere you hear, because they run into shit all the time. It's like the dumbest smart vacuum ever because it actually runs into shit instead of stopping before it hits it. So might as well scream bloody murder when you do. So that's amazing. Hopefully Roomba buys this idea from this kid and starts making shit more fun with their vacuum. Moving on to some amazing artwork from Art Finesse, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure, but it's just crazy style of artwork where it's just all lines, but it's done in a way that makes it almost looks like a scanning. It's like scanning. I don't know how to explain it. You got to be watching the video for this particular thing. I mean, in general, just go over to YouTube or IGTV and watch Swipe Up 34 on the Ray Taylor Show. But yeah, just some crazy art. I mean, that's the finished product, and then butterflies, and it's just like an amazing style and confusing because I don't know how the fuck. It's just really well done and super, super cool. But anyway, moving on to some more art. I do a series of artwork called The Many Faces over at my website, inspireddisorder.com, that you may know of. And it's a bunch of abstract portraits, abstract faces done with ink. But this is another artist doing a similar thing, Gale Hart artist. But this one's, I mean, different media for sure. And different style overall, but in a similar idea, just a different universe. But just really cool, so I wanted to share them. Because it makes me feel less crazy doing what I'm doing, seeing that other people are kind of doing a similar thing. But also glad that it's not, mine's not accidentally looking like anybody else's, because that's not cool. But I enjoy these faces. And you should too. Maybe go buy their art. Go buy Gale's art. If you're not going to buy mine, go buy theirs. So if you may not know, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I should say, at Ray Taylor, you may have seen my addiction to Flaming Hot flavored anything. There's so many options. Flaming Hot Cheetos, of course. Flaming Hot Funyuns. Flaming Hot Cheetos fries. Flaming Hot... Just everything flaming hot, everything, and I will buy it. I will buy it because I love spicy foods, and as a snack food, and flaming hot Cheetos. I mean, there's just nothing better. There's nothing better that I regret more the next day. And this food account on Instagram, Foodstees, they have an onion ring, a flaming hot onion ring recipe that just looks delicious. That I would love to do one day, even though I mean, the mild complexity of it is just too far beyond my desire when it comes to cooking. But yeah, still, I want to show it because it just looks delicious. It's just, so you take the onion, you chop it up into thick rings, like about an inch and a half maybe. And then you open up the onion and take smaller rings and put them in the bigger rings so there's enough space to shove some sliced cheese in between. And then you chop up in a food processor some flaming hot Cheetos. You add, I'm assuming, flour into one bowl, eggs, whisked into another bowl. Then coat it, the onion stuffed cheesed onion ring with the flour, the egg yolk, the eggs, and then the flaming hot Cheetos, and then you fry them up. And it just sprinkles some shit over the top. I don't know what it is. But those just look delicious, man. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. I really should, one of these days, actually make these. Try and make these. And just use the kitchen inside for once. But yeah, that just looks delicious. So moving on, before my stomach starts to growl. BJ Penn fought recently against Clay Guida. Lost. 7th loss in a row. But this is him on Sports Science doing a rear naked choke to John Brinkus. And watching this kind of makes me understand the appeal of hanging yourself for suicide, if I may go dark for a second. Because what this is, a blood choke, not an air choke, so it's not like you're drowning. It's just the blood's getting cut off to your brain, and you just kind of go to sleep, which looks really creepy. But, like, did I get choked out? See, he wasn't even aware. He wasn't even aware that he had... So it's just like, it seems like a really peaceful, and done in a certain way, hanging yourself seems like one of the most peaceful ways to go out if you're going to go out. And it's no pills involved. Pretty simple procedure. Just a lot of people have been hanging themselves, and this, I don't know. But also, BJ Penn's amazing. And I would love to see this episode of Sports Science just to see what they say about it. But it's crazy seeing him get choked out. The noise he makes. And BJ's just calm. Anyway, so ESPN MMA. So finishing off with some more humor of just America's got no talent. Morons doing things. It would be kind of fun to try and go through one of these mazes fast. But, you know, what are you going to do? You're gonna smash your face like an idiot. Which, you know, I've been known to be an idiot now and then. So let's do some shout-outs real quick. All Things Comedy, shout-out to you. Shout-out Michael Reeves, 808. Shout-out Hypnotizing_arts. Shout-out A Art Finesse. Shout out Art E_magazine. Shout out Gale Hart Artist. Shout out Food Steez. Shout out ESPN MMA. Shout out BJ Penn. Shout out John Brinkus. And shout out America's Got No Talent. All of their links are up top or down below. They're in the description of the show. But that's it for this episode. New episodes come out daily. Subscribe on IGTV and everywhere else podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at patreon.com/inspireddisorder. If you want to watch all the different episodes, swipe up, go to inspireddisorder.com. You can also buy my original paintings over there. At Ray Taylor for me on all social media. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!